What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from RC Nightmare. Getting caught up. It's fall time. A lot of you have been saying, I want to see some running videos. Believe me, I want to get them ran too. I've got a few more to open up and get set up. And then basically by the end of November, Thanksgiving, we're going to start running videos. I'm going to build a little track. We're going to see these things jump. I've got some jumps set up, all that kind of stuff, which you wouldn't use the Axial SCX10 Pro Line crossover for, but this is a different kind of RC. Again, my channel, you're not going to get, I'm not an engineer. I'm not super smart with every little thing, oh, it's an aluminum chassis, blah, 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 blah. What I bring is, I've been in the hobby for 15 years. I've seen it all, I've ran it all, and I think I can bring you kind of practical real world advice. So this is the Axial SCX10, I think version 3 they call it. I want to say something like that. This was on sale at my local hobby shop. Shout out to Hiawatha Hobby. And this is a scalar rock crawler. So if you want to go fast, you're not getting this. This is not for somebody that wants to rip and jump and all that stuff. You get a Stampede or a Big Rock or a Slash or a Creighton or something like that. This is for a really scale look. So it looks just like the K10. This one is a limited edition. So there's only 1,900 of these made. This is the 40th anniversary crawler. So it's got Pro Line rock shooter aluminum wheels. Again, scale may not be important to you, but it is important to a section of the RC community. Just like drifting. I just recently broke down a drift car, the new Traxxas drift car. It's for drifting. It's not what I want to do, but I'm not going to bash it because there's all different ways to enjoy the hobby. This has a crazy torquey setup. This has the Spectrum servo is 201 ounces of steering torque, very strong. You want a lot of steering torque when you're doing these things because you're gonna get in tight places and you're gonna use the steering to break yourself free, to get yourself free of things. Obviously you've got your Spectrum receiver, your Spectrum 40A waterproof brushed ESC with a 35 turn brushed motor. So again, you're not talking about ultra high speed here. You have a single speed transmission. It comes with the Pro Line Class 1 Hyrex G8 tires with all metal links. It's got cool looking AR45P portal axles and all sorts of stuff like that. So this one is built for looks and functionality. The Axial SCX10 has been out as long as I've been in the hobby, and I've basically had every version of it. And guys like RC Sparks, who I think he's still making videos, I think he made them really popular because of his awesome epic running videos where you go really slow, but the tires and everything looks really real. This body is a 1982 Chevy K10. This is a 4x4, four-wheel drive, ready to run. It also has LED lights built into it. So there's this thing is beautiful. Okay, hold on a second. Makes you want the real truck. Wow, this thing is really beautiful. Look at that paint job. Wow, this thing is really nice looking. Dang, that was better than I expected. That's what she said. But anyway, again, this is for like a low and slow type of driving. So it's fun to like go with your buddies or even out by yourself, get out in the woods and be like crawling over sticks and logs and things like that. I could tell you, I broke the mirror off already. Some of our most popular running videos on this channel are scale videos. So nothing to talk about. You have the Remonster here. Oh wow, this thing is really cool looking. I absolutely love this. Now they have this thing where all right. So again, I try to answer questions from a practical standpoint. What is this for? Well, do you like scaling? If you want a channel that's going to be talking about, the tire grip and all that kind of stuff, I 100% respect that. But that's just not the knowledge that I bring to the table. I bring just common everyday, Joe, whatever, Joe Schmo RC guy who's got a little bit of extra money and likes to burn it away on, RC cars. Some people like to fish. Some people like to do drugs. Some people like to, whatever their thing is. For me, it's RC, and I like kind of all of it, I guess, with the exception of like flat out drifting. I mean, if somebody else had a drift car and I could run it and have fun with it, and then not have to pay for it, I think that I'd like drifting better. This thing, wow. This body is, whoop, there's a ladybug. You even have some paper. Wow, this thing is beautiful. This would make me sad to mess up. So you don't have like some of the crazy, they've got the quick grab body clips. You don't have some of the kind of, they got LEDs everywhere on this thing too. So on the car, I have to disconnect the LEDs to take the lid off. So on the body, you've got LED headlights. These light up, so that's really cool. It looks like there's 4 LEDs, so both sides of the front light up. Inside here, you've got kind of this is gonna look very different if you're like someone who just is only used to running, short course trucks or monster trucks, because these are built, again, for rough terrain, for going slow, but having a lot, just having a lot of body flex. The tire compound is actually really good. Again, I'm not an expert, but I do love that they have this real aluminum tires. That is so cool. And you have one thing you'll notice is the battery mount. Where the battery goes is back here in the back, so that it gets an even weight distribution. They have the steering servo up here. That's not uncommon. But then you have all your steering links. This thing is an absolute beaut. It looks so much different than, here's probably the last. This is another SCX10. And it's just so different. Where the heck? You'll see that where this axial, I have not opened this one in a while. In this one, the motor is actually mounted up front, the way the body is distributed. So it's just very different. But again, this is another version of the SCX10. So is this. So you have a lot of interesting, this was a ready to run, I want to say a couple years old. This one I've actually ran before. This one weighs a lot more, but you'll see like the whole bottom's all sealed and it's a little more girthy, I guess I would say. Spectrum 614 steering servo. I'm guessing it's probably the same. Yep, same steering servo in this one as in this one. But again, it's about scale. I'm not a Jeep guy. Just, no disrespect. Again, everybody likes whatever they like, but this thing is stunning. They even have the body mount protectors. In terms of performance, inside here you also there's a little 40th anniversary coin that you get in there, which some people might like. This is nice. Now again, I don't call things ready to run that don't include a battery, but whatever. They include batteries for the remote, just not a battery for the kit. With these, again, it's not about going fast, but dang, that is stunning. You have all sorts of, different setups to adjust your body height, all that kind of stuff. A lot of people will lower it or raise it. This type of RC is about making a statement, about looking great on camera and also performing great. This thing you could tell I'm totally blown away with how beautiful it is. I don't know how long this has been out because this was $100 off at my local hobby shop. So I was like, maybe it's not selling, but this thing is beautiful. If you like the SCX10 and you're thinking about getting this one, the looks could kill. The aluminum rims, everything looks so scale on it. And I'm sure it will perform just like Axial always has. I have no concerns with the performance. You can see they have everything weighted here over the center, obviously, and then they've got the battery, little battery. I wonder if this is I wonder if you're gonna have to get a different smaller type of battery. This obviously doesn't look like you're throwing a standard 2-cell in here. So you're gonna, I don't know, maybe, let's see. Let's see. This is only gonna run on a 2S? Yeah, maybe, let's see. Yep, it'll fit. I was worried that it was like some weird small scale, but no, this will fit. And of course, it's a different connector because everybody in RC is stupid and they can't agree. Whatever happened to Dean's? Dean's was just a thing, and you put Dean's on your battery and everything was good. Now it's all different. But this is the Axial SCX10. If you're somebody who's into scale and you want to go slow but look awesome while doing it, this is, you know, again, you don't have to get this particular model. All SCX10s are the same. This is the SCX10 III. I think that is probably 2 years old. And then I used to have a Trail Honcho, I think a while back too, but absolutely beautiful truck. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you like the video, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe or follow. We'll talk to you again real soon.